All right, let's see if this will work. Come on over here. Oh my goodness. Hi, Annette. Oh my God. Hi, Laura. Christina. Yeah, I totally screwed up the XSplit thing, trying to be slick, thinking I know what I'm doing. Anyways, hi, you guys. Sorry about that. Wait, who was it that said they were hurdling furniture when somebody I read something like that and then yeah. Well, Laura, I don't want to talk about that. 'Cause that thing is kind of stupid. We have some new people. Um, Adadel? A Adedel? I'm not sure how to say your name. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, Hello, welcome. Hi, Josie, Bonnie, Patricia, Christina, Carla. What are you guys up to? Oh, Laura. Oh, that's so funny. He already had the computer on for you. Oh, right on. Do people call you like um something for short, like Ada or I don't know. Ad Adadel. Adadel? I'm so sorry. Hi, who's dope IPC? Dope no. DODIPC. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Hello. Hey, Shy, how are you? Hi, Sherry. 80 plus doll. Oh, Ada doll. Okay, Ada doll. Oh, okay. I got it. Millie. The lights are back on. Hi, Millie. Okay, Ada doll. All right, thank you. That helps me a lot. Ah, good. I'm glad you guys made it. Welcome back. Welcome back. And welcome anybody who's new and never hung out with us before. Pretty awesome group of people and really, really sweet. Really sweet. Um, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, check it out. Check it out. I feel like there might be something in the description, but I don't know because I'm streaming directly through YouTube rather than through the broadcaster. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. I don't understand it. But anyways, Elizabeth. Hi. Okay, I said hello to Elizabeth. How about Kristen? Hi, Kristen. How are you? This is really exciting, isn't it? So I have been making all kinds of stuff. Look, tags and pockets, and I'm putting together some more packs to put in my shop. And I don't know. I might just become a tag maker. That might be my lot in life because um yeah, I'm just kind of addicted to them. And Sammy, can you shut the door, honey, when you um yeah, so collaging and making tags. And I think I'm gonna do, I don't know, 4 or 5 packs in my shop, but I wanted to make some more smaller ones. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but I did want to mention it because um I think I'm gonna be using similar stuff for some new journal covers that I'm gonna work on. Oh, thanks, Josie. Thanks, Laura. Um, excuse me. So I also have some new stuff that I'm going to be offering in my shop. I think I'm going to add some packs of avocado dyed envelopes, different sizes, like an assortment. And then also postage stamps. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of postage stamps. And so I think I'm going to start adding some just, bundles of those. And then I don't know if any of you, I know some of you guys were on Patty Lang's live stream the other day. Well, what day was it? Monday. Wait, what day was it? Yeah, Monday. And you probably noticed that I went a little crazy in the ledger department. And so I'm going to be offering some ledger pages too. So yeah. Anyway, so I thought maybe I would work on doing some covers. I just want to do some collaging on these covers, and it's kind of my new favorite thing. So what I thought I'd do, everybody probably knows by now that I've been doing a monthly mini series. Like every month I try to put out a series of mini journals, which is probably why it looks like all I ever make are minis. That's not really true, but I am trying to do something that is more affordable for everybody. I mean, not that my stuff is like really expensive, but I feel like between $25 and $30 is pretty doable for most people, and if you would like to have one of my journals, I think that's a good way to do it. So that's why I started doing those minis. But at the same time, I also have a lot of people saying that they would like to see more larger journals. So, and then I looked at my shop recently and I was kind of like, wow, like it's getting kind of low, and I'm getting a little nervous. It's getting close to Christmas and stuff. So I thought I would do almost like a kind of like a series. I want to do them all kind of similar, real similar to the September ones, but I'm going to do a bunch of small ones and then some larger, like I think these are 5 by 8 or something. I can't remember. So I'm going to do some larger ones and some smaller ones, very similar. And yeah, see how that works out. So I've got 8 covers here for the larger ones. And then I need to cut up some of these file folders to do the minis. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just going to pull out the deadly paper trimmer and get going on that and see what I can figure out. So talk amongst yourselves while I'm cutting my fingers off. Let's see. So I think I'm just going to cut them at 8 inches. No, I'm going to do 8.5. And then these are going to get cut in half. So this is going to be the cover for the mini. Okay. I'll probably make them, I don't know, about that tall, Yeah, Laura, I've done a lot of traveler's notebook sizes, but they have lots of different sizes, that the traveler's notebooks are in all kinds of sizes. So yeah, I've done lots of them actually. It depends on which size you're talking about. I did mostly, for the most part, my mini journals are the passport size. So hi, Bootsy. Hi, Regina. Oh, the longer size. The K here size or whatever it's called. Where's my little cheat sheet for? Tell me the size that you're talking about, in inches. Because I don't have them memorized. I don't use traveler's notebooks, so I'm not like real savvy on, the size of all of those. But I try to keep my journals in those sizes because, you know, I don't want to alienate everybody who's into traveler's notebooks from, you know, buying my stuff. So yeah, I try to make them traveler's notebook sizes actually. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but yeah, 8.5 by 5. Yeah, that's pretty sure that's pretty close to what this is. Actually, this is 6. And this is a 6 by 9. I think I should make them 8.5 by, hang on a second. The 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, Regina. Okay, yeah, the 8 1/4 by 4 1/4 is standard. Okay. Thanks, guys. Well, maybe that's what I'll make those. Maybe I'll make those. I'll just trim them down a little bit and make them that size. What do you think about them apples? And then these smaller ones are going to be either, what is it, the personal size or the one that's just bigger than, the one that's just larger than the passport. What's that one? Can somebody tell me? Because I think that's the size I want to make these minis. These are hanging file folders, Shy. They're yeah, so they've got, this is actually a strip of metal in the top, and so these actually hang inside of a filing cabinet. Yeah, the field note. Thanks, Anne. That's my favorite. Field note. So I think that's what I'm going to do these as. So we'll see how many I wind up with here. This is why I wind up making 24 journals at one time, guys. Because I just start cutting covers and I can't stop. You know? Okay, how many is this so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 so far. And I'm kind of thinking that it would be, I don't know. I mean, I sort of make my journals almost like naked anyways. I mean, not totally, but I'm not like a huge embellisher, you know, like I definitely try to leave a lot of room for people to do their own thing in my journals. So, but I would like to include some of my my eco dyed paper and some of the avocado dyed paper and that kind of stuff in these. So we'll see what happens. Personal is 6 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I like that size too. I mean, as far as, you know, making a journal, I wonder if I could do these that size. Let's see. So 6 3/4. I probably could do that. 6 3/4. Wait, let me write that down. I actually have like a little like list of the TN sizes, but hang on. What do you guys think? You think I should do the field note? Let's do a vote. The field note or the personal for the minis? I might as well get y'all involved. Yes, math. Hey, Margie. Okay. We have one vote on notebook or field note. 2 votes on field note. Field Note and the B6 Slim. What the hell size is that? What's a B6 Slim? See, I don't even understand all those things. Those A6, A4. That's funny, Shy. B6 Slim. That's actually kind of cool. So it's 7 by 4.25. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think the Field Note would sell better too. I do like the personal size, but so Field Note is, what size is a Field Note again? Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Where'd it go? 5.5 by 3.5. Yeah, that's my favorite to make. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Anne. Hey, Grace, how's it going? Okay, so then I need to decide where I want my pockets. If I want to do my pockets like these kind of pockets, which I kind of like. I actually kind of like them like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's see. Can I make these into that slim size? Let's see. So yeah, I mean, all I'd have to do is cut this about like that. Those are slim, aren't they? That's interesting. By 7. That is kind of a neat size. These would actually wind up being, you know what? I don't think I want to waste all of that paper. I'm going to wind up making these a little bit bigger. I'll probably wind up making those the large ones. So let's see. If I do the slim, I might need some more file folders. Sorry, guys. I know this is really exciting, but 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I got to find some more file folders, you guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. Oh, pretty. Yeah. Is that all done?
Yes.
You're done with it? My
done.
mom just completed her, what? How many Afghans have you made this year?
5.
Her 5th Afghan, you guys. Give her a big round of applause. She's making them for my kids for Christmas presents. Okay, sorry. I know, it's a surprise. I'm looking for file folders, guys. Oh, wait, I know what I can use. Aha. I forgot I had all of these. I know, I totally yelled it out loud, huh? These folders, they do sound sturdy. They're just, I think I got them at the thrift store. Yeah, I think I got them at the thrift store. So this right here, these from one of those expandable file things, you know, and I just take them apart and use the paper. So these are great for tags and stuff. It's a really nice weight, and I like the color. So okay, so these, I think I said there was 22 of these. These are gonna be, I'm gonna cut these to be that slim size, that 7 by 4.25. And then these I'm going to do as the field note. So, all right. So we want, let's see. I wonder if I could, okay, well, I got to cut off these weird corners first. And then I'm probably going to have to use a scoreboard. I never use my scoreboard, you guys. So if I want these to be 5.5, let's see, we'll do, how deep do I want my pocket? Like 1, 2, 3. I'd like the pockets to be sort of deep. So I'm going to do a 3-inch pocket. So I'm going to cut this at 8.5. And then by 7. Yeah. And that way, this will fold up, fold over. Yeah. I think I might go just a little bit wider than 7 though. Anyways, thinking out loud. Yes, I know. I'm so proud of her. She's like cranking out those Afghans. I tell you what, like she didn't think she would get done with this last one. She did it just like a gigantic granny square kind of thing, you know, and they're pretty cool. Okay, so let's see, 8.5. Yeah. And 7. I'm gonna go like 7 and 1/8 or so. There we go. Oh, right on, Emily. Yep, gotta. I know. I love doing that when I'm watching people live stream. You know, just thinking around. That's why a lot of times when I'm in someone else's live stream, I'm not really chatting that much, unless it's Patty Lang and I'm buying stuff. But yeah. So who knows how many of these I'm gonna wind up with? So 8.5 and 7. A little wider than 7. Ah. They are 7 tall. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do these ones as, Anne. These are going to be the slim ones. Yeah. These are going to be the field note size. So I'm going to wind up folding it up like that and then like that. At least that's my plan. Hi, Valerie. How are you doing? Laura is most likely sipping champagne. She likes to sip champagne while she's watching my live stream. Hi, Laura. 7. And then all of this can be made into tags and stuff, right? Let's see. How many do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we might as well do the rest of these. Oh, crap. So you guys ready for another live sale on Saturday? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just finishing up shipping stuff out from that on this last Saturday. That was so fun. I love doing that. I really do. It's really fun. Did I mention how fun it is? Let's see, 8.5. 7. Okay. I don't know how many that is, but okay, I'll try not to cut myself while you guys are watching. Yeah, so look at all of this tag material. And then I have a hard time even throwing away these. Ugh. I don't know. Keep that one. Okay. Sometimes you just have to do it, right? You just have to do it. Okay. And then so that would be 8.5 by 7. So if I do these as the slim size, they need to be 8.5 wide. And then I'll say, let's see, how tall is this? So I'd wind up with only like an inch pocket. Wait, how wide are these? Okay. Oh, that's perfect width. Duh. And then how tall are these? So if I want my pocket, if it's 7 inches tall and I want my pocket to be about 3 inches, I need to cut these all to 10 inches. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Yes, math. I know. Oh, Valerie, that's a good idea. I could weave them. Okay, wait a second. What's going on here? I promise we'll do something more exciting than watching me cut paper, you guys. But don't you love the sound of it? Don't you just love it? I love the sound of paper cutting. I don't know what I did there. Oh my God, am I going to wind up doing like 22 of each one of these sizes, you guys? Holy crap. I bet you that's what I'm going to wind up doing. Wouldn't that be crazy? I know, Josie. I love cutting paper. It is very soothing. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. So I lost the little bone folder that goes with this. Let's see. I have another one. If this one will work. So let's see. It's 7. Yeah, and then I'm gonna cut, let's see. Okay. And then I want that pocket to kind of be split there, and that also helps with being able to fold it. So I'm just going to cut from this crease. Kind of round that off. So they'll wind up being like that, and then they're a lot easier to fold. And then I'll stitch this up the side. So yeah, that is kind of a cool size. Still like purse size or whatever. And then these guys, so these are going to get creased at what, 3.5? Is that what it is? Yeah, 3.5. And then that's 5.5. Yeah, I like that. I like the pocket like that. And then these will get trimmed that same way. You guys gotta go and watch Roxy Creations. If you guys haven't subscribed to her channel, Roxy Creations, she's super fun to watch. Her name is Rachel. She lives in Italy, but she's actually from Australia. And I bought some fabric from her. I think Carla's gotten some fabric from her. She's really cool, and she has some beautiful stuff. But she bought some journals from me for her and her daughter, and the flip through is so cute. Did you watch that, Regina? Isn't that adorable? Oh my God. I just thought that was so sweet. Yeah. I thought that was just the cutest thing. So, okay. So I'm going to wind up with, I think this is kind of a mini too. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're going to wind up with about 20 of these and 20 of these. So I'm just going to do, I don't know. I might as well just do this while I'm doing it, you guys. Even though I hate this bone folder. Where is my other one? Oh, I don't think I'll make you guys sit through that. Okay, I can't get off track here. All right, so 7. So these have that. And then 4 1/4. Wish there was a way that you could score like 14 at a time. Okay. Thank you, Margie. Thank you. And well, you guys are always wondering, how do you make, 25 journals all at the same time? And this is kind of how I do it. But, and I say this all the time, but it's like, this is therapeutic for me, doing this kind of stuff. This is what I enjoy doing. And, all the other stuff too, but really, yeah, this is kind of my favorite. I might use these scissors. No. Louise is here. Hi, Louise. How are you doing? So this little thing that's on here is just part of the reinforcement that, where that from that metal piece. That's why I'm just peeling it off. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm thinking about lining these with some kind of fabric. Just like on the upper part up here, and then doing maybe collaging on this part of the pocket too. I don't know. I might just wind up gluing book paper on those or something, but yeah. And did I show you guys this book? Oh my God. Did I show you the paper in this book? Look at this book. It's like every single page is just this kind of stuff. Yeah. So I'm thinking about using this paper like on the outside of all of them, and then just, because look, there's a ton. It's like a huge book. So I think I might do that, like put this paper on the outside of each book, and then do some collaging over the top of that, like some birds and flowers and, that kind of stuff. Is Brooke in the house? I know. Isn't that cool paper, Josie? I love it. And it's that really nice kind of cottony sort of thick paper. But look at the font. Isn't it neat? It's this book was published in 1951. So if that says anything. And it's all kind of like that cream color. Yep. Yes, birds. Birds. Well, I've been been fussy cutting a lot lately, and I have a bunch of bird books. So I keep having to check the size on this and make sure I don't. How come I never made this size before? I guess I just didn't know it existed or something. Okay, I didn't want to use this for this, but I think I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, see, it just doesn't round it right. What am I making? I'm making some journals. I'm making like, I don't know, a lot of them. I'll tell you how many I'm making here in a minute. I'm making a bunch of covers. I'm just really, really into collaging paper lately. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I think I might actually incorporate some fabric into it too, you know, like into that collaging. So if any of you guys got one of my September minis, you'll notice that I use some of this gauze on all of them. And I wish I could get my hands on some more of this. So I'm seriously, if any of you guys find boxes of this old gauze bandage, like I'll buy it from you. Seriously, I will buy it from you. It's different than what they make now. Like they don't make it the same anymore. It's real fine. And yeah, so if you see anywhere at a yard sale or anything, grab it, and I seriously will buy it from you as much as you can find. Just putting it out there because I love using it in collage. And it's really cool because, like, especially if you use it like on the spine, it just like strengthens it a little bit more. And I also don't like coating this was a question in Tracy Fox's group the other day. Somebody was asking, you know, if they, you know, it was just like, do you coat your journals? You know, like, what do you seal your journals with? And, you know, honestly, I don't like to use any kind of sealant on the outside of my books. I don't know. I like them to be kind of natural. I like them to feel natural. I like them to feel like paper or fabric or whatever, you know. But that means that whoever owns it needs to be aware that, you know, it's not sealed. Yeah, exactly, Regina. It is different. Just like the onion skin paper. You know, I will buy onion skin paper from you too. If it's the thicker, like cockle finish onion skin paper, if you don't like it and you have some, let me know and I will take it off your hands. I love that old typing paper. I just love paper. I don't care. Old or new. Oh, Bonnie, I'm cutting that slit because that's going to be the pockets, right? So without that slit, this will be how the book folds together, right? Without that slit, it creates a lot of bulk, like right here in the journal. So especially when it gets full of stuff, it just, I don't know, it just makes it kind of awkward. So because I'm going to be stitching on the edges here, and that just kind of makes it easier to close. Yeah. Yeah. You get it. It's interesting. We see office supplies in thrift stores, right? Like, especially paper, because I mean, we're trying to get from using so much paper, right? So it's like they've created this thing where paper stuff isn't as necessary anymore. I don't know. It's weird. I'm concerned that you said we were making a bunch. Jessica, how many is that in your world? I don't know, Brooke. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many it is. But so what happens a lot of the times is I'll make a bunch of covers, and then as I start working on them, I just work on them until I don't feel like working on anymore. And then that's how many I make, so who knows? But I'm making 2 different sizes because I want to release both at the same time. So I'm going to do, and this I realize doesn't qualify as a larger journal to people that are asking for a larger journal. So I'm going to do maybe 3 sizes. So I'm going to do this one too. And I might trim these down so that they actually match some kind of traveler's notebook size. But so I'm going to do 8 of the larger ones for sure. And then, I don't know, maybe 10 of each of these or something. Who knows? Could be 20. It could happen. Oh, yeah, 24 equals 240. Exactly. Well, for the September ones, I made 24, and I think I only have 1 left. So if you want one, go grab it. I think there's still 1 in there. And then I also have a whole bunch of the, I think they were the August ones, maybe July. They're the patchwork ones. I just renewed them, so they should be kind of close to the top of the list of stock. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of those left. I don't know what the deal was on those, but they're super cute. And I still have 15% off a $100 purchase right now in my shop. So check that out. Anyways, I'm not trying to sell stuff right now, you guys, but I did want you to know I do have a bunch of those little patchwork ones with that vintage quilt top that I got. Yeah, how many am I gonna do? Oh my God. I bet you were, Carla. Right on, Christina. Yeah, it's a good sale. I mean, it definitely helps, and it takes care of the shipping costs usually. So yeah, I like it. I mean, if somebody's willing to invest in me, that amount of money, then I'm willing to give you a good discount, you know? Okay, this one turned out weird. Okay, I'm not dealing with that one right now. So did you guys, so Brooke, I wound up getting 2 more of those ledgers. So if anybody is like as excited about ledger paper as I am, as soon as I get my shipment from Patty, I'm going to put together some packs. Because I could not possibly use all the ledger paper that I'm going to have. But I couldn't pass it up. It's so beautiful. Brooke got some too. Didn't you, Brooke? Brooke got the one that I really wanted too, but I wanted that other one more. If you hadn't got that one big one that you got, Brooke, I would have got that one. You closed your eyes for most of it, Louise. I know. I should have. But no, it's so cool that Patty does that for us. You know, I do. I think it's so cool that she's, you know, that she's there, that she's part of our crew, you know. So I'm thinking about going down to, what's it called, Round Table. I'm actually thinking about going down there in the spring and doing that show. It's like this vintage antique, like, you know, show in Texas. I swore I would never go to Texas, but I'll go to Texas for some ledgers. Yeah, Round Top. Yeah. We did? Right on. Did you approve them, Brooke? Yeah, the Facebook group is growing. We've got a pretty big family. I need to do the partners for the paper swap. And I don't know. Okay, I'm starting a planner, you guys. Like, not really a planner, but I don't know. Just something to help me keep my brain together and stay organized, because I really am starting to forget about things, and it makes me feel terrible, especially when I tell somebody I'm going to do something and then I forget about it. Like, it makes me feel terrible, and I shouldn't rely on you guys to remind me of stuff. You know, I need to be a big girl and remind my own self. And I don't like putting stuff in my phone because I ignore my phone a lot, and I don't like to rely on my phone to remind me of things. So yeah, so I bought this book. I just bought it at Office Depot. And I think I'm just gonna start writing stuff down, you know. And I'm not gonna glue stuff in it or anything like that. I'm just gonna use it to, you know, write down important things I need to remember. And like when we do those sales, like, oh my God. I wanted to tell you guys I'm really sorry for being a brat and saying, you know, you can't buy stuff for your friends. It's just that I got super confused on one time. And so, you know, I was kind of like, okay, I can't let people do that anymore because it's too confusing. But I'll take it back and I'll say that I don't care what you guys do. Just understand that it is kind of confusing for me, and help me out, you know, with making it easier for me to do that. Okay. because you guys are sweet to each other, and that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter for me. Yes, I'll put on my big girl panties and be responsible for my own self. Okay, I've got to switch gears now. What size is this? So this one, 3.5. I probably could just fold this pretty easily, but I don't want to wind up like creasing it wrong. So, and then 5.5. So what size is the Passport then? Isn't the Passport just a little narrower than this? If Anne is still in the house or anybody that knows the sizes on these. Five by 3.5. Okay, so it's just like a half an inch shorter. It is. Oh, Bootsy, that's so cute. That's so cute. Hi, Kat. How you doing, Kat? Haven't seen you for a while. We missed you. That's weird. I didn't know that the Passports. See, that's why it's so confusing. It's like, okay, could it be just a little bit closer? I've heard that there's different like scales for the PNs too, that they like, it kind of depends on who you're talking to or where you live. I don't know. All I know is I don't get that A6, B4, all those. I know it has something to do with like cutting a large piece of like some kind of paper in half. Like I think the whole thing is the A1 or something, and then I don't know. The B6 Slim, Personal, Standard, Wide are made up sizes from Travelers notebook cover makers. Ah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Anne. Oh, hi, Patty. How you doing? I was just talking about you. I think my mom is making something yummy. It smells like, I don't know, it smells like bacon. So, thinking about making some kind of like Asian sort of style journals. Just because, I've got, what do you have, Sebastian? Oh, I've got some pretty cool fabrics and stuff that would lend themselves to that type of thing. And also I've been collecting all kinds of ephemera that I think would be pretty neat. And so I think I might do that. Just make a few, some kind of Asian theme. And one of these days, I'm going to pull out those rolled spine covers and, you know, work on those again. I do need to make some more journals though, because dang. I've been focusing more on putting supplies and stuff in my shop and shopping with Patty than actually making journals. But no, I've been making a lot of those tags, so those are so fun. I love making those tags. They're such a good way to use up all of this paper, you know, all these cool little different pieces of ephemera and stuff like that that you know, I can't really do much else with them. Yes, you are. And shopping with Brooke and shopping on eBay and shopping. And I went shopping with Selena this morning. So if anybody in the chat does not know who Patty Lang is, you found more ledgers today. Great. That's really great to know, Patty. Thank you for sharing that. So if anybody else is interested in buying ledgers, subscribe to Patty Lang's channel, and she does a live sale, live stream on Monday nights. So just click the little triple dots at the end of her name, and then click go to channel, and then subscribe to her channel, and you'll get a notification when she does her live sales. So, but normally it's like every Monday night. I think she's talking about taking a Monday off, maybe the week after next, but I feel like she probably will do something this coming Monday. Hiya, Elizabeth. How are you? And if I miss you coming in, you guys, I'm sorry. I just, you know, I don't see every bit of the chat, especially if it's rolling. And please, if you're talking to me, just try to put it in caps so that it kind of grabs my attention. And if I don't see it, it's not because I'm ignoring it at all in any way, shape, or form. I promise. And just say it again. Like if it's, you know, if you're feeling that way. Just say it again. Say it until I see it. Oh my goodness. And all I can think about when I do this kind of stuff is like, look at how many of these file folders I'm using up. You know? And it's like this stuff is already in the world. So we might as well, you know, nobody's going to use those file folders, hanging file folders for anything. And look at what we can turn them into. I just think it's the coolest thing. Oh, so somebody commented on one of my videos. Apparently they liked the videos or liked what I'm doing and all that, but apparently somebody counted how many times I say or something. And I just want to say, like, when I first started my channel and I was, you know, making videos or whatever, mostly just doing flip throughs. I tried to stop saying you know. You have ugly green file folders like these? Anyway, so they counted how many times I said and I tried to I seriously I tried to stop. And then I had somebody say something like, This is like back when I first started my channel. She said, somebody told me not to worry about it. Like everybody says, and like if it bothers you, then don't watch it, like, and so, yeah, if you're counting how many times I said, then obviously you're not paying attention to what I'm doing or whatever, or turn the volume off if you don't like it. So I just thought that was kind of funny. And yeah, so I just do what I do. And, I don't necessarily call whatever I'm doing a tutorial. I don't presume to be a teacher or whatever. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just being me. And yeah, is a word when you're trying to think of what to say. It doesn't mean that you're insecure or anything like that. It just means that, first of all, it's a habit. And second of all, it's just a way to fill the quiet air. That's all. So anyway, I say a lot. I say anyway. I say, what else do I say all the time? I say, you know what I'm saying? Yes, is a comma. That's right. That's right, Shy. I've heard the president say a lot. Any one of our presidents, they always say it. I get it. Like, I understand why, people feel like it's whatever, but, it's like, if you don't like it, then don't watch my channel. Don't watch my videos, because the way I see it, if you can't say something nice, then just don't say anything at all, and learn to scroll, like, go past it. If, and it's not that I don't want people to watch my videos or anything like that. Of course I do, but whatever. Anyways. that's right, Brooke. Concentrating while freaking doing something. Yeah. Anyways, I thought it was cute. But yeah, as far as me doing tutorials, I think I've done one video, maybe no, two videos where I sort of referred to it as a tutorial. One of them was the popcorn journals. Somebody said something about how it was supposed to be a tutorial, but it was 3 hours long, and I think it was the boho paperclip beads or something that day when I did those on live stream. And somebody said, if you could have just done a tutorial, it didn't have to be 3.5 hours long or something like that. And I was just like, well, I wasn't necessarily doing a tutorial. I was making these things while my friends were in the chat with me, basically, is what I think, because honestly, I don't feel like my live stream is all about me anyways. I feel like it's just a place for you guys to get together and chat and hang out. It's a social thing. It's social media, right? It doesn't hurt my feelings necessarily. If somebody wants to tell me what they think, that's fine. But I just think it's interesting. Yes, boho. Oh, Margie, I know. I am too. That's why I'm always up in the middle of the night.
You can have mine.
I'm antisocial too. Not really. Oh, I'm excited about these journals, you guys. These are going to be so fun. Okay, I'm almost done. I have this one and then one more. So my son Sebastian started working at this restaurant. He got a new job, and he's going to be saving avocado skins and pits for me, huh, Sebastian?
Not too sure about that.
Why not so sure about that?
Because I don't think I'm crazy.
Then they'll think you're crazy. Just tell them it's for your mom. Tell them that your mom is like from some weird country or something, and that we use them for ceremonial reasons.
All right. I'll let them know.
Or you could just say my mom uses them for dyeing paper. Yeah. A group of people is called a nope. Oh, bye, paper kitty. You just have to laugh at what people call. Yes, I know. I know, Elizabeth. Just have to laugh and just think. Well, it's kind of funny, and if the person that made that comment watches this video, like I hope you do, but sometimes it's just a matter of how you come across and like whether like you make assumptions. Like people make assumptions, and it's just not a good thing to do. And maybe you come across in your comments in a way that you didn't intend either. So, that I take that into account too. So anyways, okay, so let's see how many we have. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to fold these up as I go. You're still listening, Brooke? Okay, I'm going to try to be good, but I might play with the buttons a little bit. So, I also, in case anybody's interested, I do have one of those Christmas boxes that I had on my stream, my very first D-Stash sale. If anybody wants one of those Christmas boxes that I showed, they were $35. And I actually have some more stuff to add to it, maybe, if somebody's interested. If you are interested in like a pretty healthy, I don't want to call it a kit, but it's like a collection of Christmas stuff that you could use for journals. It's fabric and paper ephemera and that kind of stuff. Then take a look at my the very first D-Stash sale that I did. And I think I showed them right around in the middle of the video. But if you are interested, just let me know and I can send you some pictures if you don't feel like looking at that video. But it's basically like a medium flat rate box full of Christmas stuff. So. Yeah, ceremonial reasons. Well, he's 19, okay? I mean, and I'm kind of like putting him out there like, hey, ask your boss if you can have all the old avocado pits and seeds and skins, you know? And like he just started working there a couple days ago. Hey, I thought about calling restaurants and asking them to save them for me, you know? Because I'm pretty darn happy with the way that those envelopes came out. That last batch. I have a way of doing it now that it really is awesome. I'd like to do some more fabric too, so. And you know, you can dry them, the avocado seeds and skins. Like, you don't have to necessarily use fresh avocados. You can dry them and then use them later, you know, when you get a whole bunch of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay, so there's 17 of those. Let's see what these wind up at. Oh, yeah, I do have some. The light it's so hard with the lighting, but let me grab, so this is coffee dyed or tea dyed, I should say. It's tea dyed. These are avocado. Let me grab something white so you can see better. So does that help so you can see the actual color a little bit better? Yeah, they're just, it's such a cool color, you know? It's just a really neat color. And so these are all envelopes that are all different sizes and stuff. You know, when you buy those packs of envelopes at the thrift store, usually they're kind of cheap or whatever. And so as you let them soak in the dye bath, all of the glue makes them fall apart. And so what I've been doing is actually like collaging on them. And of course I can't find any at the moment. But yeah, so I've been doing just like a little bit of collage on that flap, or maybe on both of these. And then I'm gonna stitch them back together. I'll glue this, of course, but then and maybe I won't. Like some of them I'll probably just leave open that you can paper clip into a journal or something. So but yeah. No, I cut the pocket slit by hand. If you're asking about this part, Kat, I cut that by hand. But not the whole folder. The giant chopper. Oh yeah, I think we have a lot of these. Yeah, I think I might just use some kind of real thin cotton fabric or something and stitch something on in the inside of these. And then I want to do some like paper and fabric collaging on the outside. Yeah, I'm getting excited. And then I'll just do like, I don't know, maybe I'll leave these just blank and just maybe attach a cluster or something on them, or not. Maybe I'll just leave them. I don't know. But ideas rolling around in my head. This is when I get inspired, when I start doing something like this. Like, I just start doing it, even if I'm not inspired. And then as I'm working with the paper and touching it and you know, that kind of stuff, my brain is just going, okay, what am I going to do with these? What do I do with this? You know, and yeah, that's how inspiration comes for me. Yeah, and then I rounded the corners. Well, I just actually rounded the corners as I was cutting the slit. So, you know, I just went and then just rounded it off with my scissors. One thing I like to do with these journals so that the corners don't wind up getting all marred and screwed up, a lot of times I'll just cut them off at an angle, like that, and maybe even do the bottom. I don't know if anybody remembers, I did a series of journals, and I think I called them like the chunky minis or something. And I made them out of all like brown file folders and or you know, hanging file folders. So they're kind of heavy. That's kind of the look I'm going for, sort of. I'm kind of wanting to do something like those and hang some charms on them, and you know, the huge. But I want to make them special with different kinds of fabric and stuff like that. So, but I'm definitely going to try to do all three sizes in kind of a similar style. So however that winds up being, that's the way I'm going to do all of them. But yeah, if anybody's, you know, had wanted one of those packs of tags, I'll get those listed later on tonight. I think I'm going to do four sets. So I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay. So 18 of this size, and what I say, 17 of this size, and then 4 of that other size that I don't know what size it is yet. Wait, what? Yes. Oh, ideas rolling. There's too much room in that. I know exactly, Margie. No, I don't think I'm going to round the corners on these. I think what I'm going to do is just cut them off at an angle. Yeah, so these. Okay, what's the larger size? The K here or whatever? Is Anne still here? What's the larger size, or somebody that knows TNs? Because I obviously don't. What's the larger size? Like, what's the biggest size that they do? Like official traveler's notebook size, not just the made up sizes. The largest size is A5, so 8 1/4 by 5 3/8. Okay. Let's see. I think these are 8 1/2. This is the most beat up ruler. Okay, so what'd you say? 8 1/4. And Kaye, is it Kaye? Next size down. Okay. 8 1/4. Okay. Or wasn't that like a little character? No, that was Caillou. Never mind. Okay, what 8 1/4 by 5 3/8. And then I could officially call that an A5, right? Like if I put that in my tag or whatever. Oh, are you leaving, Kat? Aw, okay. Okay, yeah, you should. You should just come back. Just come back. Okay. You make mostly A5s, Josie? I know. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut these to that size then. I think that's what I'm gonna do. 8 1/4 by 5 3/8. Although I do know a lot of people that like a 6 by 9, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's play with some paper and stuff and glue and yeah, I definitely want to use into this paper. Might as well start with the small ones. I think I'm gonna just do it with glue stick, y'all. Hooligan boys were obsessed with Caillou. Well, he's pretty damn cute, you know. Okay, this is Elmer's all-purpose glue stick. And I'm gonna be stitching around the edges anyways, but you know, so I'm not like completely relying on that glue to hold this together, but it actually will. Like it's actually pretty good glue. So I'm just need a wipe. Oh, look at it says details. The French word for weird little bald kid. That's funny. So yeah. I love glue sticks. Okay, so I'm just gonna basically put the base like paper on a bunch of these. I think I'm gonna use some of this stuff too. This is that like directory book that I got from Selena. So I'm gonna do some with that as my like base paper too, underneath my collaging. Oh, that's cool, Anne. I like the banana moon pies. Those are my favorite. And I love how they're super crumbly. Like, you're better off, definitely better off eating them outside. Don't eat them in bed because okay, hang on. I know. It's okay, Brooke. Ew. I just had to say it out loud. I think that's so funny. Okay. So this is what happens. I start making these things and doing this, and then it's like I can't stop. And that's how I wind up with 20 journals. So let me just do a couple more on here on one of these, and then I'll pull out the tray. Actually, I don't really have the tray anymore. Kind of changed the way I am storing all of my like collage stuff. I just have it in my little cart right next to me. So it's all just kind of sticking in there, sticking up. So I can just kind of flip through it real easy. Yeah. Put that one down too far. Yeah, no tray. Well, no, I mean, I have the tray, but I'll show you. I just, what happens with the tray is that I just wind up putting more and more stuff in there. And then, I never get to the bottom of it because I'm just putting more stuff on top. So, I'm trying to do that a different way. And, I feel like it's a little bit better because I don't want to waste everything. Like, I feel like I'm wasting it if I'm not using it pretty quickly, There's no possible way that I could use everything that I have for collaging like quickly, but there's cool stuff down in the bottom and I will keep missing it because, as you dig through, it's like you don't get to the bottom before you find something you want to use. So we wind up just using all the stuff on top. Patty, did you do a live stream today? I didn't ever get a notification or anything. So I was just wondering if you did that, because I know you were talking about it yesterday. You know what else I want to make, you guys? I want to make some of those flat pens. Paula was showing those. She showed it on one of her videos, making flat pens, and I watched the tutorial the other day, and I really want to make some. Okay, so these are gonna have to get trimmed. I'll do the rest of them later. I love how the glue stick, it actually dries pretty fast. Where I live, we don't have that much humidity, so yeah, so glue dries quick, and you don't have too much trouble with even like Mod Podge stuff sticking. But I try to keep that in mind. I try to keep in mind that when I send things all over the world or whatever, my stuff is going to be in different types of environments. So yeah, anyway. So I was watching Rachel, Roxy Creations. I was watching her video of her unboxing video with the journal she got from me. I noticed that some of the stuff was kind of sticky, and I was like, I didn't like that, and I'm not sure what it was. You can put the the flat pen on a paper clip. Oh, yeah, on a paper clip. Yeah, and I bought a whole bunch of, I went to, I had to go to Office Depot yesterday because I was out of packing tape, and they have the best deal, I think, on packing tape. And so I got paper clips. I got big ones and small ones and gold ones, big and small. And so I really like these kind, the non-skid ones, because they've got those little like grippers on them on the sides. I like those. Those look really cool when they're rusted. My mom still thinks it's hilarious that people will actually buy rusted paper clips from me. I say, rusted paper clips are cool. I've started just using rusted paper clips just for everything, like just like in my journals, not just for the paper clip beads and the safety pins, the little rusted safety pins. You don't like the ones from the dollar store? I don't necessarily like them either, because I'll tell you why. Because a lot of the times they're misshapen. They're it's almost like they're seconds or something. Like they got smashed or something. I don't know. Why don't you like them, Laura? Okay, so then I'm going to take any of these pieces that, you know, have yumminess on them, and I'll hang on to them. I'm buying firewood next week, you guys. So you'll be hearing the fireplace going here pretty soon. All right. And then, let's see. So I got a bunch of postage stamps the other day, and I went through them and kind of picked out all the different, like, security envelope parts, you know. It's 85 there now. Yeah, well, it's getting cold here at night already. So, I mean, not freezing yet, but it's getting down there. So I'm gonna have to go pull my tomato plants out here pretty soon. $75 and 100% humidity, Brooke. Oh my God. Yeah, Patty said it's pretty hot. And wait, Patty, did you answer me? Did you do stream today? I'm gonna watch the chat until I see your answer again. Oh, she did not. Okay. Thanks, Brooke. So I don't know if I want to get into putting wallpaper on these, but I do want to do some sheet music. And then this other book, oh my God, it's so cool with this sheet, with this giant text. So I'm not trying to do anything like super detailed as far as collage on these, you guys. Just, you know, kind of simple. More just like chunky kind of collage. I don't know. And then, so I'm gonna just do like, here's my thinking. Like, I'm gonna just do some kind of shapes like this, right? Just random kind of shapes around on these journals. And then I'll come back into each one and add details, like you know, like maybe some paper flowers or some fussy cut images, or, you know, some lace, or, you know, different kinds of fabric maybe, or something like that. Like, so I'm gonna just do something real simple on each one to begin with, just to kind of get it going. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't want to get bogged down on just one of these. And if I start getting too detailed in just this one, then I'll never get to the other ones. So that's part of the reason that this works for me is, you know, so because I don't let myself get bogged down, and I just try to keep moving. And that way also, the more you feel like you're accomplishing something, the more motivated you are to actually finish it, you know? So this isn't finished, but it's one step closer to being finished. You know what I mean? That's how you do your glue book. You're trying to get to everyone having to get creative with boxing. Right on. Yeah. I know. It's a big problem probably, huh, Patty? Package too. So I like to ink around the edges on, especially on anything that's a similar tone. Okay, just so that it kind of stands out. Burned. Yeah, I don't even remember what kind of paper this was, but some kind of paper burned in the oven. But hey, gotta use it, right? So are you guys all ready for Christmas? Is it really buffering a lot? I think it's because I'm streaming through YouTube, you guys. I'm not using that, the broadcaster. I'm not using XSplit. So that could be what's going on. I don't know. But like a ding-a-ling, I tried to start a new session on there instead of, because I was trying to eliminate the fact that my streams all say September 2nd. I was trying to change that by starting a new session, and that's when it all went to pot. When you guys saw me for a second and then I was gone. Yeah. And you know, I'll maybe come back with some washi tape and stuff like that, and you know, get the covers basically to where I want them, and then I'll do the fabric on the inside. If I still do that, you know, I might get to that point and just say, I don't think they need fabric on the inside, but I kind of like the idea, and I do like to combine the paper and fabric together, and you know, so anywho. Yeah, I wish you guys could see this tray or see this cart. That's what I was trying to say. Cart. And Just reading your chat, guys. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Refreshed and have a clearer pic now. Oh, good. Yay. Don't search in your head for a word around my daughter. It's a sign. Oh, yeah, I know, Brooke. Yeah, completely. Because she's completely spoiled, you guys. Completely. And here's some ledger. Ledger paper. Love me some ledger paper. Okay, different ledger. Uh-oh. Now we're in the ledger paper section of the collage box. Ah! My phone's exploding. Hi, Candy. You have Kool-Aid tonight, Patty. Right on. So you should be good to go. I know, Candy, you miss everything. I just sneezed twice. Oh, that's so cute, Bootsy. That's so cute. She said, "Excuse me," when she sneezed, and she's all by herself in her sewing room. Maybe some pink paper, some green paper. Do you ever just feel like there's nothing you want to use? Some of that map, maybe. And these postcards. Wait, I don't think I can tear up that postcard. I should probably send that one to Brooke. Sometimes I try to just peel I just want the writing on the postcard, and so if it comes off easily, I'll peel this off, like the picture part, you know. This one's not coming off super easy, but yeah. Oops. So like I said, this is just kind of like a base coat of what's going to happen on these covers. in my head, you know, I've got a more, I got more going on in there. But I love this huge text on this book. I might pull out some wrapping paper. I like using wrapping paper because it's so thin, you know, especially like the old vintage wrapping paper. It's really thin and yeah, fun to work with. Tissue too. Look at, is my screen flipped backwards, you guys? Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm sending something to Brooke. I think I'm gonna send her this postcard. No, those aren't chickens. Are those chickens? Thanks, Josie. These are just the backs of a bunch of stamps. And then oh, I'm gonna sign off pretty soon, you guys. I know that was super boring just watching me cut a bunch of file folders, but I gotta figure out dinner. So I pulled out a whole bunch of the like flower stamps, any of the stamps that had flowers, or the love stamps. So I was thinking that I'm going to use some of these. Look at, I got a bunch. These are all flowers and love, different types of, you know how they put out a love stamp like every year, a different one. So yeah, so I got a bunch of them. And I'm going to make these journals like super junky, I think. I'm thinking I don't know if I'm going to do them like naked journals. I'm feeling like I just want to make them super junky and just fill them with all kinds of crazy stuff and flower stamps. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what, you guys, as far as collaging goes, like it really is about thinking about it. It honestly is. It's about thinking. And I mean, if you just keep kind of what I do is I just think about some of the basic stuff about art, the elements of art and like contrasts and patterns. Like I like there to be some kind of contrast in not just the colors, but like, so I inked around the edge of this paper because I don't want it to just blend into this, right? Because it's the same color. So, but I really wanted to use it. So using the ink around it kind of helps it stand out, right? I think what gives this a little bit of interest is that they're just different sizes of fonts, that it gives some variety, right? Like different pattern. These are different types of patterns. That's kind of what a font is, right? And also like balance, like you want to think about, so this kind of bothers me a little bit, but I know that I'm not done with this. The reason it bothers me is because I have this really kind of strong, like vertical stuff going on, and I don't necessarily like that. I need something to kind of break that up. So when I come back into this, I'm going to add something, hopefully, that will kind of pull those together so that you don't, so you don't necessarily see that there's this chunk of paper here and this chunk of paper here on this background. I want it to look more natural. So I don't know how I'm trying to explain. Yes, variety is the spice of life. It is. Yes, and everybody has their own style for sure. And it also depends on your mood, like if you're not in the mood for doing stuff like that, then don't do it. Do something you feel like doing. Really, that's kind of how I feel about it. Like painting. But then at the same time, there's something that happens when you don't feel like doing things and you don't feel like working or creating, and you do it anyway, and you force yourself to just do it anyway, like something happens inside of you. And honestly, like I think that's when some of the best stuff happens, is when you just push through it and do it anyway, you know? Anywho, just do it anyways. And then I think you become motivated, like you realize that it makes you feel better. And because you know that you loved it at one point, so you probably will enjoy it again once you get into it. I don't know. It's like watching reruns, you know, like watching reruns of Laverne and Shirley. You think it's stupid, right? Because you've seen them all and it's boring and all that, but because you've seen them all and it's old and we're way past that. But sit down and start watching you some Laverne and Shirley and see what happens. You'll be laughing. Anyways, I still like milk and Pepsi. All right, I'm signing off, you guys, because I'm acting stupid now. So you don't collage much because you feel it always looks jacked up. You know what? I feel the same way, Josie. Yes, fake it till you make it. Exactly. Yeah, I think um yeah. Hi, Kay. um I don't know what we were saying, but yeah. I think that my stuff looks jacked up too. I think everybody thinks that way, you know. Oh my goodness. So anyways, it just depends on what mood you're into, I think, honestly. Like if you think it looks that way, I don't really think it matters so much how it looks, but how it feels anyways. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring a little bit of this map. I want to pull a little bit of this map over here. I wish I was better at explaining or talking about some of those like design elements and things like that, because I guess I don't really know how to explain stuff. So, but I'll work on it. Thanks, Brooke. It's not even so much explaining. It's just maybe I am a little bit tired, but I feel like I want to do this, so I'm gonna do it. But who's Jess? I'm Jess. Dingling, Jessica. Yeah, that's true, Brooke. That's very true. Yeah, it's not really explainable or teachable. All right. So we're not going to do that. There we go. My God. People are just, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna play games like that. Yeah. That's what that looks like. You know what I mean? It's like whatever. Anyways. You guys have a good night, okay? And I'll get some progress done on these, okay? I'll get some progress made and I'll share with you guys on Sunday, okay? I don't think I'm doing a sale on Saturday, but I think I probably will the following week. And yeah, but anyway, still have my sale going on, so check that out in my shop. And tag packs coming tonight, I think, hopefully. Okay, I love you guys. Yes, go check out the Halloween journal. You have Halloween journals in your shop? Oh, that's right, Brooke. Duh. Good night, you guys. I love you. Be good. I'm sure they do, Brooke. If you have any questions or if you guys want to talk about any of the things that we were doing tonight, just you can message me too. I mean, not that it was like that fascinating, but you can always do that, just so you know. Okay. Love you guys. Signing off. Bye for now. Yes, she is very sassy. Sassy pants. Brookity Brook Brook.